What's up, y'all? I'm out here in the dark. I'm all alone. I'm searching for the spookiest games I can find. Stay tuned.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode. If you're new to the channel, my name is Quinn and this is a channel dedicated to video games of old and new with a hint of retro nostalgia. If you've been here before, thank you for your continued support. With Halloween right around the corner, I decided to do things a little bit differently. I'm going to do a top 5 list of all the games in my collection that are Halloween spooky related. I know that there's a lot of other ones out there, but the rule is that I have to have a physical copy of the game. So let's go ahead and get into it. At number 5, I have Slain Back from Hell for the PS4. This takes elements from Castlevania. It's a platformer. I heard about this on Radical Reggie's channel way back in the day, and I decided to pick up a physical copy when I could. This has a soundtrack that's done by the Celtic Frost guitarist Kurt Victor Bryant. It's a pretty fun game, pretty gory. I'm not gonna lie, this one's really hard. I have a hard time getting through this, but I do have a lot of fun playing it. At number 4, I have Ghosts and Goblins. Now, the first time I played this game was when I was really young, and this one also has a very high degree of difficulty. But you gotta admit that it does have very Halloweenish, spooky elements to it. I'm gonna have to sit down and really kind of figure this game out from start to finish. I see a lot of people speed running it and that kind of thing. So this is one that I wish I could put some more time into and get better at. At number 3, I have The Walking Dead for the Xbox 360. This is the Telltale series. This one is more like a visual novel, really, like a choose-your-own-adventure kind of in a way. It is very, very spooky. If you haven't played this, the voice acting in it is amazing. I got to meet the 2 voice actors that play the main characters. Lee is Dave Fennoy, and Clementine, who is Melissa Hutchinson. And they were both really nice, and since then I've been following Dave Fennoy on his Facebook page. He's a very intelligent, very knowledgeable guy. So The Walking Dead, check that one out if you haven't. Number 2 is Castlevania. And Castlevania is one of those great franchises that everybody loves. It's got a ton of great games in its series. This is the original here. There's nothing like the original. I mean, it starts off and you're in a graveyard and you're just wrecking skeletons with chains. It's a lot of fun. I remember the first time I ever even heard of Castlevania, I was over at my Uncle Marty's and my cousin Ed was playing this in his room. So thanks, Cousin Ed, for recommending Castlevania and introducing me to something that I would fall in love with. Also, if you haven't checked out the Castlevania cartoon, it's on Netflix. It's definitely worth checking out. Number 1, I feel like this is the scariest game, probably one of the more scary games I've ever played in my life. And that is Until Dawn: Rush of Blood.
Welcome, my friend, and step right up to the ride of your life.
PS4 for the...
Actually, this game comes on the demo for the VR, and I purchased this game, but the demo was so scary I couldn't even bring myself to play the game. But eventually I did. I opened it up, and I played through all the levels. It's a fun game to put on when there's a bunch of people around, but definitely the scariest game I have, and definitely in the theme of Halloween. Well, that about wraps things up. This was my first top 5 list ever. So tell me what you think in the comments. Also tell me, what are your favorite spooky Halloween games to play around this time of year. Looking back on this episode, I realized there were a few games I didn't have, like Grim Fandango and Splatterhouse. So I definitely have some to put on my wish list in the future. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this top 5 list, consider subscribing for more in the future, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.